Hello, I'm here on Church Street on this very busy Saturday afternoon. There's a lot going on. It's very noisy, as you can hear in the background. Joe Owens once again has been walking in and around the city centre for several hours. Cultural change is all around. And like in yesterday's video, I spoke about we have been forewarned as to what is on its way. More cultural change. The cultural change that changed London into a city that is not recognisable to what it once was. It is no longer, or should I say, it has lost its Cockney status. That is what has happened. It's lost its Cockney status. Cultural change swept across London decades ago. Like I've said, it is no longer a Cockney city in the true sense of the word. So given we are now forewarned as to what is on the way, we've got the crystal ball, and to not heed that warning would be foolish and irresponsible. We have been forewarned regarding cultural change that is sweeping across our glorious city now. You'll have to forgive me, it's really busy. Grand National Day today, I'll have to get back later to watch it. In the meantime, Joe Owens will bring the awful truth, as I call it, to the good people of Liverpool. I will bring them the awful truth as to what is happening to our glorious city. It is being culturally changed, ladies and gentlemen. There's no ifs or buts about that. It is. We've got the crystal ball. So to not heed that warning would be irresponsible and foolish. So we have time now to prepare to oppose further cultural change of our glorious city. Yes, small amounts of new arrivals who are quite happy embracing the Scouse fam and all our ways, beliefs, values, standards. They're more than welcome, but the vast majority, I believe, have no intentions whatsoever of embracing the Scouse fam, let alone our ways, beliefs, values, standards. They're going to impose theirs upon ours. It's a culture that doesn't want to assimilate. It wants to dominate. It's a culture that can't be reasoned with. Therefore, it is not in our city's long-term interest to have more and more new arrivals whose culture is not the same as ours, can never ever be assimilated, right? They will just dominate and replace ours with their ways, beliefs, standards, values, right? So, like I've said, it's in all our interest to oppose any further cultural change of our glorious city. And we do this, ladies and gentlemen, in the upcoming general election, hopefully in November. I'll be standing in the constituency of Wavertree. I'll be challenging Paula Barker. She's the MP for Wavertree. She's a cultural changer. She believes in further cultural change of our glorious city. The good people of Wavertree have a choice to go out and vote for a candidate that will put their interests first. One they can rely on, one they know will stand up and make enough noise opposing further cultural change of Wavertree and beyond. Our city is at a crossroads now. Our ways, beliefs, values, customs, they are being changed. They are being changed, ladies and gentlemen, and replaced by those of the new arrivals. Like I've said, I've nothing against the new arrivals, I don't know them. However, coming into our city in such large numbers still doesn't make it right. It's not right. It needs to stop. And if it's not stopped, like I've said, we will lose our unique Scouse character traditions and cultural identity. We are forewarned, ladies and gentlemen, what has happened to London, Birmingham, Leicester and many other towns and cities across the country. We are forewarned. So to not heed that warning would be foolish. It'd be irresponsible. But I believe the good people of Liverpool can now see what is happening to their glorious city. It is being taken from us. Yes, it's not going tomorrow, but within the next 10 years, the change would have been dramatic. The new arrivals then would have sunk their roots so deep, they'll be in a position to demand their ways, beliefs and values slowly, creepingly replace ours. They're already doing it. We've seen it now. We are witnessing now our customs and traditions being changed. So, where will that leave our city in 10 years' time? When there's more and more, they've sunk the roots so deep, they have the numbers then to demand further change and the acceptance of their ways, beliefs, values over ours. It's not something Joe Owens is making up. It's not. I'm not being an alarmist. This is what's happened to London. All the MPs, those I criticise, who work and sometimes live in London, they know this only too well. And so do the good people of Liverpool. Most have been to London. They understand what's happened there. Politicians betrayed the Cockney spirit, the heart and soul of London. They betrayed it and sold it out. Cultural change is now what's replaced the Cockney character, Cockney status. We don't want the same happening to our glorious city. So ladies and gentlemen, it's crucial, the forthcoming general election, you give Joe Owens your vote. Those who live outside of Wavertree, try and find a candidate who's credible, reliable and opposes further cultural change of our glorious city, and give them your vote. Because if we leave this too late, ladies and gentlemen, our city will go the same way London, Leicester, Birmingham and many other towns and cities went. We can't allow this to happen. This is our city. The Scouse legacy belongs to our children and grandchildren. It doesn't belong to the new arrivals, their children or grandchildren. But that's where it will go, ladies and gentlemen. Once the new arrivals are in such numbers, they've sunk their roots so deep that in the driving seat, we dance to their tune. Now, before anyone says Joe Owens is exaggerating, that can't happen, doesn't happen. It has happened. It's happened in London, Birmingham, Leicester and many other towns and cities across the country. It's not something Joe Owens is making up. It's already happened. In fact, you all know it's already happened. I don't have to tell my beloved Scouse fam, my wonderful Scouse brothers and sisters. We know what has happened. All those that visit Wembley to watch Everton or Liverpool, they have witnessed it firsthand, cultural change. And the end result, what happens? The Borough of Brent is no longer a Borough of London. It resembles somewhere far away, somewhere that doesn't have a Cockney heart and soul. It's lost its Cockney status. We can't allow this to happen to our glorious city. We must oppose any further cultural change. Remember, no to cultural change, yes to Scouse pride. Shout it out loud, Scouse and proud. Okay, thank you.